Hey guys, good morning. We're back today with another webinar. We've got Joseph Gasparoni, or JTrader, joining us, a professional stocks trader with a ton of experience in bookmap and order flow trading. This live session is part of our education here at Bookmap, and these webinars with Joseph are held every Wednesday at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully we can give you a taste of how a professional trader uses Bookmap in their trading process. Once we get going, please feel free to ask questions either in the YouTube chat or the advanced webinar Discord text channel. But before we jump into the live analysis with JTrader, just a couple of things to take care of here. First of all, JTrader's contact information. You can find out more about Joseph on his website, Jtraderco, and you can connect with him on Twitter at Jtraderco. And the disclosures here. All Bookmap Ltd materials, information and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Live trading is in simulation demo paper trading mode and strictly for educational purposes. Live trading executed in simulation cannot accurately represent realistic trading performance. Trading futures, equities and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security nor lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Hello Joseph, are you there? Just waiting for Joseph here, guys, bear with us. Joseph, can you hear me?
Good morning, guys.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Sam. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yep, how are you?
Good. I'm ready to go over here. Market is pushing quite strong. Watching over here, Tesla, yes, and a couple of small caps this morning. Some good plays, so I think we can start when you're ready.
Okay, let me just grab your screen. Okay, I think you're good to go.
All right, so good morning, traders. Main plays, you can see over here, we had Tesla this morning, Meta, Lays, BWEN, LIPO, and also Amazon. So I'm going to focus this morning on Tesla as I've been trading this. We share in the Discord room, some over here in Bookmap Discord room, the plays that we took on Tesla this morning. And we can see right now we're breaking finally this range consolidation. Started from Monday over here. So we had the resistance 123 and 40. Dip over here to this level at 115. And now over here we're breaking pretty good volume. So this morning we had over here, we had long bias, and I'm going to share the plan. So we have a main point of control at this level, 121 and 30. This is the weekly point of control. Right now we are above this level. There's volume, dip buyers this morning. So I made my plan A plus, above 123, look to long dips and bullish patterns. Second play over here was to look for a short in case of a fail and a rejection of that level. We've been playing with calls 125 and puts 115. Some of the patterns that we took this morning, as I said, are shared in some on the Bookmap Discord room, but the entire session I recorded in a small cap room. So we started to grab over here dips long this morning, 9:30, for this fact that I saw over here wash into a demand zone over here into this 121, and we started buying dips over here. Then we had a second level at 9:45 where we bought more over here and sold into this push and this push. And I was saying this morning, until we have this consolidation, this range, don't be early, okay? So if you know how to read a pretty good level of book maps and price action, and if you know where to look for, where to look at, then this is the zone that I really want to buy. And we bought some of this. Just a few seconds. Okay, so we're buying over here along the way, sold in this push, and then you can see over here the price after 30 minutes still lateral. When I see this, I start looking at the bigger time frame. So I have over here, of course, order flow, but I start looking at the 5 and a 15-minute chart. And next to it, I have a 1-hour chart. So I'm starting over here to see the break of this 127, 122 and 70. And remember what we said, above 123, look to long on our bullish patterns. Okay, so 123 came, we start having over here a massive volume. And now this is simply going, you can see over here bars of 1 million plus. Today is a bullish day for Tesla. Today is really the day that we start over here to push. And now we want to ride this all the way up until the next level, 128 and then 130. So we started looking at 128 because it's a pivot point here. And then this 130, okay? One of the patterns that I like the most over here. If you miss this push, you have to wait for a main pullback. Okay, right now it's bullish. No reason to enter over here on this push. We need to wait you need to wait for a main pullback. This is the move on the 1 minute. Move on the 5 minutes. You can see bars over here. Every single bar over here is bullish. But we're going to look in case for a pullback on this. $126, new high on Tesla. This 126 traders, we have a pivot over here. Okay, at 125.78, we have a pivot point. So it may pull back over here into this 125, which is the previous resistance. It may push back to this 125. In the meantime, we are BWEN short. All this was a 35 minutes live commentary in trading, analyzed in the room. We took 2 shorts win and 2 long wins. We're going to explain soon BWEN and also LIPO. But for now, this is the one that I'm looking. And I want to see this today at possibly 130. Over here, you can see on Bookmap, right? We topped into this 126. We washed. Now we are a little bit lateral, 125 and 30. So if you look at this point, we're making a pennant, right? And I'm not going to enter over here. Need a little bit more pullback. Want to see a reset to here into the 125 ideally to add position. Over here, we had this kind of curve. You can still push more vertical. So we're going to look into that. There's a next target. When I'm looking at the one over here, 128, not this one, 128, I'm looking at this because also we had a previous high volume resistance area over here and then the 130. So those are my 2 levels of target. Let's see. And there we are, 125. In the meantime, yes, is pushing. So we'll probably see Tesla now starting to push back up again. And you can see the level over here of support. Still not an A+ setup to add to the position. Was retesting 125. Still washing, still selling. A lot of, I believe, profit take over here. So we have to wait. Still washing, still selling. Still selling. Previous support is 124 and 27. My plan over here is to evaluate if we can re-add into the 124 and 20 or the 123 and 40. The zone over here or the zone over here. For now, this morning, by watch list, we have this. Okay, getting over here to the support. Let's start to look at this. Still quiet selling off over here. 124. You can see traders on this dip over here, a little bit off wick to the downside. So they really dumped, and over here somebody jumped in and bought partial. Still dipping over here, so it's still a bearish candle. So when you want to add, always look over here, the massive buyer. Okay, so this is a first bullish signal. Okay, so this is the first long buy over here to add with the risk over here. So we are long from the dips this morning that we had over here in this 121. And now when you want to add, just look at those levels where you're comfortable and you know that you have a good average. So if you want to long into 121, 122 area, and then you're adding over here to your position, actually 124, what are you going to look for? You're going to look now for the new average. Supposedly is this over here, 123. So you want to always have enough wiggle room in case this dips a little bit more to then start again the uptrend. ES is not helping. I'm looking at the asset tick chart as well. So ES is coming down a little bit. If ES will start bouncing back up again, we'll see this pushing back up again. And then when you are inside with a new average, that is your maximum risk. So you can see over here, broke support, next one, 123. Meanwhile, we're going to look over here for a dip into the daily lines too long. Let's look into LIPO. So recent IPO, also micro float. This morning, we had an extension into the fib area. So I started looking over here, this 770. We had an extension in pre-market until the 675 over here. A lot of buyers over here, they were buying each dip after this trend line break. So after we broke this level over here, rejections, and then simply started to unwind. My plan at the open was pretty clear. We had just a normal gap and crap. I mean, everybody traded this. And over here I was saying LIPO gap and crap to trade 20 minutes before the open, explaining why. Two levels, $6 and $6.30. We're looking at this. This morning we can see just this push over here into this high liquidity area. You can see how top over here, this is a fake out with 604. And we're talking about 955 over here after the halt. This one, it popped, 604, fail. So something that I look often when we go into major level, all right? We're looking here at this point, this area, and this area here. This is just like the setup we trade from years. And also I've made many lessons over here on Bookmap. So looking for this breakout of the 6, and fill back below. Okay, so just normal stuff over here. Usual play, gap and crap, low volume. Simply we're looking for $3.50, $4. First main real target of this is going to be $4. And then we're going to look for $3.50. Just to hold this something like this. Very low volume. Breakdown over here of this low, unwinding. Let's go back on Tesla. Still waiting over here, traders, for this trade. For a re-add. Max risk will be in the money, 122 and 80. So we're going to look for maximum risk. Still selling right here, getting to the 123, also VWAP. Let's see if we're going to have the buyers. Holding over here, VWAP. For now, double bottom. Not in. Waiting over here. See if you can reclaim this previous resistance and then a curl and long, okay? So what I'm looking is this kind of pattern. When I see a trend break, when I see a reclaim, a little bit of consolidation, and then taking the long, setting my risk here. grabbing a fill now, 123 and 38. 123 and 38, long add. So we're grabbing a fill right now. And I'm gonna explain why. Some text over here. So we've seen over here a main support of VWAP here. VWAP and double bottom. And we're holding pretty good now the level. Just a feel over here, 15, 20%. Our max risk is gonna be this 123. We're waiting over here for a curl above this 123 and 50, and then we're looking to add size for a long, another long. So we're risking over here. We're gonna make this. So the first average is 122. Add 123 and 38. Waiting a consolidation above 123 and 50 to add size. Risking in the money 122 and 90. Every single time we get to this dip, 123 and 15, 123 and 10, we see still buyers. So until this is holding is good. Now we reclaim the 123 and 40. Let's see if we can consolidate it, right? This level. We want to see a consolidation of this level to add that size that we want. So I don't want to see a push like this. $123 and 80. Remember, what we're doing, traders, is adding over here. So if you are in the boiler room, we share all the entries down here into the 121 and then 122. Breaking out of this wedge. And now waiting for the first dip where we can re-add a little bit. It's leaving too early over here. We need a little bit more dips over here in consolidation 123 and 40. Again, back down, traders, you see main sellers over here. Just like 40 cents dropped. Let's see if they're going to hold this 123 and 40. We want to see a consolidation over here. This main area, right? We have support, daily support. We have here Bookmap 123. We have here the VWAP. So this could be our level over here where we consolidate and we add more to the position. Always know what you're going to risk. In this case, we're going to risk 122 and 90. Still not adding over here, waiting. All the way down. 124, still not adding on this. We have just a starter position, around 15% of the ad. I'm going to see more sideways action instead of here trying to leave right away. I'm going to see more sideways action over here. Speakers too low. So you can see they put over here some orders at 123 and 30, okay, to hold this up. And then over here they cancel. So it seems like a spoofing order, right? Yes, in the meantime, it's coming down. So careful for this. When yes is dumping over here, Tesla could dump as well. So start over here 38 and just like out break even for that ad. So get out the ad over here, break even. And now let's see if it tests over here the 123 and then we can re-add. Okay, now trader, we're starting to consolidate more, but ES is just unwinding. First break over here. So we're going to trail our position now in the money. ES down to 39.50, looking at the Qs, ES, and tick chart as well. All right, BWEN over here. So finally, just what I said 2 seconds ago. BWEN holding pre-market high, waiting for a major fake out and last push for 34.40. I alerted this in the room about 2 minutes ago, just expecting this washout. Clear as sun, traders. And we're holding this short over here, posted above with my buddy over here, Carford, also riding the short from the 460, 440, all the way down. Perfect. And now we're going to explain why this, okay? So reading the price section in small caps is still different than big caps. The point over here is to know, first of all, the patterns of accumulation distribution, knowing how the manipulation works for small caps, and just looking for that main A plus setup, all right? Main A plus setup. You can see over here what we said. This is a 1009. So we're actually just looking for that main play over here, right? See over here, the fake out and then the wash, because this is one of the patterns that I like to trade over here in small cap land, right? And then over here, we just simply now need to ride it, main wash, bull traps at this point, bull traps at this point. My target today on this is going to be 320. 320 as TP. Well, I cannot add over here into the weakness, but you can see over here the fast push, bull trap, right away wash, waiting up for 320. Simply perfect. Yeah. Now we want to see the price over here, which is holding a daily level. Just unwind first till 370 and then till 320. We are below the pre-market high. I don't want to see a reclaim of the pre-market high. I want to see this. This is the pre-market high. I want to see a fail over here to this main point, right? Big selling pressure over here. Usual fake out, nothing new. I mean, if you look at this series of webinars since the last 4 years, we're doing this over and over and over. Let's see over here the price action. $4 rejecting, unwinding over here. I'm gonna see seller jumping in. Still holding the 4. I'm gonna see a fail of this. So a trader over here is asking me, how did you know of that potential fake out? This is from the my trading room 2019 play that we took. And over here you can see the same exact price action. So looking for these fake outs. Okay, so looking for these breaks and fail, break and fail. So same usual pattern over here that we had today on this one. All right, same fake out over here. Then over here we have another one. So now the point is we have to continue to unwind over here and seeing that selling pressure. Testing over here the 410. Now we have to hold, just target, and that's it. That's like 122. Over here, traders, we have a little bit of bounce on this BWEN. Volume is very low. We have potential now or a secondary push to 430. This point over here. Or another potential push to the 450. If you short higher, if you are in the room, we shorted this point over here, 450s and 440s. Now we're simply holding over here, not really looking to add this point, which is the mid-range.
Hey Joseph,
Yes.
are you out of your Tesla position now? How's that?
On Tesla, yes. Trailing in the money on this fail, as we said, 122.90.
I just wanted to say I think I mean honestly guys I think you've been spoiled because that was fascinating hearing your thought process during that Tesla long there. You know the trade didn't play out, but it's an important note to not be results oriented all the time. I mean, this was I think a really great demonstration of controlled execution. You know, you always had a plan, you knew what you wanted to see, where you wanted to see it, and you defined your risk at all times. You know, many retail traders there probably would be start panicking as we started coming down from 126, and but you weren't candle watching, stressing about every tick. You remained kind of calm and focused. So yeah, I really think that's the signs of what it takes to be a professional trader. You know.
Thank you. Exactly like that. You have to know your risk always. So you have to follow the strategy without any emotions because you're not trading based on emotion, you're trading based on the strategy. So you don't have to think, oh, you did wrong, had a mistake. No, you simply trade what the strategy is telling you. And then, of course, the market will decide, if it goes good or not. And then you have to be disciplined to respect your rules and just go with that, nothing else. So uh,
Yeah.
simply straight plan, everything from the watch list. I think it's a very good example today of an ad over here didn't work. We cut it. Actually, we cut it break even before the breakdown, and then simply unwind it over here now, and no trade for us. So just waiting right now.
Yeah. I mean, you gave it every chance to work, and you protected your capital for next time, and you just got to keep doing that. And in the long run, over the long term, you head in the right direction. It's
Exactly,
and you
exactly. It's
what?
not about the high win rate. It's more about the risk management and the profit factor, which is more important for us.
Yeah, and the thing that really hits me about your trading, you sound absolutely not frustrated at all. You're not even a sigh or banging the desk or whatever. You're like a Vulcan.
Of course, of course. I mean, those times are gone, and just trading now, plan, watch list, being like observant of the rules. So I know exactly, and today is a good day. So and know
I'll say.
exactly and know exactly what I'm going to trade, what I'm going to risk. So until I'm with the discipline, I don't feel like emotions.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you. All right, almost 11:30. Any questions over here, Sam?
No, I don't. I think we're all caught up. No questions. You want to call
Okay.
it there?
Yeah, we can call it out over here. I mean, like the market is slowed down, and we are in a position on BWEN, so we'll be looking at this. And Tesla for now, nothing. So I think we covered some good points today. If you have questions, traders, reach out to me or Sam Bookmap. See you again next week. Sam, you want to add anything else?
No.
Otherwise, see you all next time.
Yep. Thanks guys for coming and hit that like button if you've enjoyed this content and yeah, really appreciate JTrader. It's I personally found it fascinating just hearing how calm and relaxed you can stay during that execution. So yeah, and we'll see you all again tomorrow and next week.
Thank you very much, guys. See you next time. Good luck.
Bye bye.